Well, because there's so much confusion on the internet, as I saw when I was going through, because it's 2 months I was announcing about this great thing of conjunction Jupiter and Saturn, and no one is really care about it, but it's really a really big event, and the attention which have it, in my humble opinion, is not enough for such a big event. Maybe Hindu knows more because they are celebrating. They knew it already thousands years before that this will come. So and I made few notes to this, because I didn't explain everything to it. I did, but I did it in the way which is not, how to say it, appropriate for this type of message. So I made it in a wrong way, and so I decided to all my 30 hours of oracle work, I decided to remove it, and for this time made only one announcement, which is really about where you live, about this earth, about this world. So, to the topic of the conjunction Saturn and Jupiter. I won't be repeating, I said earlier before in those two videos and one article I write with this / intro of 20 seconds. There is an article in Czech, and in comment is that article in English, so you can read it. I made 2 short videos which contains what is written there, but it's better when you read it. And from my 30 hours of work, I pulled out the most important things, and from those hours of work I will giving you here some things which are for this time of Aquarius really useful for you, especially what is about eating. I will show you, I made for you materials. I have it prepared here. I have for you prepared materials about food. What is good and what is not good to eat, and how, and those are every time in one is really few, and so we have really much material. We can talk about food because I'm a little crazy with food, because when you eat properly, you will probably never seriously sick. You will be never seriously sick, and you have really much. I have mess there. Yes. And you have really much stronger feeling from this world around you. So I made few appointments from it. I can't cut it from the videos because it's for too long. I have software for it, computer for it, everything have, but I don't have the time. I don't have the time for it, sorry. I meditate 3 to 5 hours a day and working 8 and need still few hours of sleep, so I will try to find some better job to have more money and less work, so I will be able to show you some great stuff about the food which is never ever in the internet published, because it's the ancient knowledge. It's ancient from Taoists and Buddhist monks, and you will be really surprised. And even science is able to prove that this ancient knowledge is the truth about everything. So what you eat now is garbage, probably, if you are buying something. So in these blisters and so on. So back to the topic. It's already 7 minutes again. That's just me. The Earth axis, you know, is about 23.4 degrees from or perpendicularity of the Earth is not like that. It's like that. When the Earth is turning counterclockwise, like that, spinning around the axis is spinning this way, clockwise, counterclockwise? No, clockwise. The axis is spinning clockwise and the Earth is spinning counterclockwise. So when this axis is spinning clockwise, because it's 23.4 degrees in perpendicularity, so there is elliptic moment, and this motion, this precision movement, as it's scientific meaning, is a great year. It's a great year which took 25,800 years, and when you divide this by 12, you will get 2,150 years for each sign. So when we was in Pisces, we were in spiritual notion or conception. We had her silky approach of loving Jesus in Christianity, sent by her father to show people how to be kind each each other, so one each to other, so he doesn't succeed much, know that already. And there was a Judaism, they didn't get that approach too. We had a Hinduism, which was the same before 5,000 years as Krishna came, with love, compassion and the art. And Krishna had to maybe succeeded those times, but there was a Vassudevaya, so he didn't succeed too, because of Great War, when Krishna was 89 years old, and then he left Dwarka and died at the banks of his loving river, and in 125 years 6 months 7 weeks 10 hours 27 minutes and 10 seconds year of age what was his age. So this is just for fun. There was Islam coming with his prophet Muhammad, which had 19 wives. In fact, there was 11, 8 was concubines, and he was trying to bring to this world the illumination of knowledge from the God, and even he didn't succeed. So Jesus was not for Christianity, was for Judaism, but Jews didn't get it. Hinduism with Krishna, Islam with Prophet Muhammad. What is this telling us? This is the 10th time the God is in flesh and blood here between us, among us, walking among us. And we will see what this brings to us. I think it will be really big, because the age of Aquarius is not like Pisces. It's not made from the love of Jesus, and there is no place for laziness or some stuff which doesn't evolve to think about something new, about something creative. This age of Aquarius, because as a Pisces was a like woman's energy, woman-like sign, the Aquarius is a man's sign. Even when it's air, it's hard and solid, rational, scientific, which will bring us in a new age, new gadgets we like. Some in time maybe we'll start flying even, because we already mastered anti-gravity. It's 100 years ago, but it's locked now. We mastered many things, we discovered many things, and this is about bringing people together and about the cosmic awareness or cosmic consciousness. So we will be like one consciousness. So this is in fact, this age is already running for longer period, because when you remember, for example, Nikola Tesla, he was really in front of that technological age, so he was a predecessor of this Aquarius age. And some of bad things which are bad considered by me too. So some bad things, as was nucleus bomb, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and so on. You know, there was an enslavement of humanity is running. There was the approach of enslaved humanity, and it's still running. It's this vaccinating against virus which will disappear next year. It's many strange things, but this is about to be in the end. But how it will end? Corona will disappear, there will be financial problems, okay, enslavement will slowly go into the background. So what shall we expect in those 2000 years, next 2000 years, because we are in the beginning of Aquarius, so we have 2000 years before us. I think that the food will be the main theme, because when we will be in Aquarius age, there won't be any more place for eating meat, and so there won't be a place for killing animals for that. And because some people will continue in it, it will have a really bad impact on them and the society around them. But this is about their awareness. So if you want to help them, just bring them to your favorite channel where you get the best informations for food, especially for food, where you get the best informations for what will happen in the world, because there's many oracles around the world, but much of them are not on the internet, but they will be, and in few years, in 5 years, the change which will came into next 5 years will be the change which will be projected next 2000 years. So in next 700 years, humanity will be much more, because there will be much more than before, because there will be more water on the planet, and we will have to cooperate one to each other much more, and it will be much more easy because of the one consciousness we will connect to. So we will be again one conscious being. So it will be possible with trained people to communicate in a telepathic way. When we are talking about telepathic, some always thinks about aliens, that they are telepathically. So please forget about aliens, because even when aliens are full around us, they won't came until we will be so stupid that we are not be able to even respect one race to each other on this earth. Black, white, gray, no, brown, sorry Indians, brown, or yellow, or red, or anything. If you will be still thinking like this stupid pattern, in this stupid pattern, you never ever may expect any extraterrestrial, because it doesn't depend if they are looking great or they are ugly, they are bad or they are good. They are not stupid because they can fly much better than we can. And if they are on much higher level, smartness or wisdom, it doesn't depend. They had to see how stupid we are as a humanity, how we are fighting like idiots one to each other for nothing, just because we are doing it. I bet with you that some of you even don't know why you are fighting. For example, I forgot the name of there, but it's one stupid conflict. Armenia. I will return to it maybe later. So, how can we be so egoistic or idiotic that we expect that some aliens will come? Aliens will come only if they will be hungry. Not because of that they will have to show up to us to amaze us, because we are not even able to amaze ourselves, to be blissful. We are depressed, this is nonsense. They won't show for someone like our species. We are not so good as we think that we are. Really are not so good. We are really not so good. Trust me in that. And so there will be humanity driven by our oneness of intellect, as I said, and the government will stay here only as an former function, as an artifact, informal function as an artifact, because we need to remembering the past we never want back. And because when the government will be cancelled in the future, we will forget, and because of we forget what we cancelled, after some time someone may have the idea of bringing it back. So it's not good idea to cancel government. It's much more better idea to cancel the power of the government and let them sit there for goodness of us, but don't listen to them. Let them to do what they want to do, and don't expect ETs, please. At least not now. As I saw on the internet, how is everyone expecting ETs come, extraterrestrials will come? No. I'm sorry, but they won't came yet. After those 700 years, maybe, just maybe, we will be on the level that they will be in the state of consideration. So some may sometimes appear, it's nothing strange on it, because I was talking about it too, but I will have to make those videos better quality, so cut them and so on, because when I'm meditating, from 3-hour video, it looks like I'm half an hour sleeping, 20 minutes talking, an hour like again sleeping, and again 30 minutes talking. So it's not high quality content in my humble opinion, so I will try to make it better for you to be this watchable, because on the internet is much quality content in visual, excellent, amazing videos of many people, and there's even some high quality content in informational level, but is made in the way like the other videos, so it's hard to find out if it's really so spiritual, because there's so much optical effects, visual effects, and any other things. But oracles in many cases are not much technical persons, and they in many cases have the worst looking content you ever see, but the informational level is there on some other level than you would expect. So this for you, and sorry for that gray brown people. It was grays are aliens, those grays, okay. But it's not what we had to expect after 21st of 12. Really don't expect extraterrestrials. Really don't, please. There's so much quality content on the internet, so much. But everyone, even Aaron, which is, I wish to be a lovely girl which he wants to marry. So even he is expecting extraterrestrials, but they really won't come. What will happen is the opening of the consciousness of Krishna. But there will be a difference, that it won't be Krishna's consciousness, but Adishakti's consciousness. So it will be not Vishnu, but Maheshwara. So this is almost everything to this theme, and I will try to find in this mess I have on the YouTube uploaded. I will try to find a video where I'm talking about some stuff and doing breathing technique of ancient Tao, and I won't tell you the name of the technique, and I will cut off the name I said in the video because it's secret ancient technique and should not be viewed by public. So I will hope that some consciousness won't came to me and try to explain me that this is a secret technique which is not about to be revealed to the rest of the world. But I will still do it because this technique will help you, significantly help you. It will significantly help you, as is me helping and will helping in next time even to me. I meditate on my own technique, so, and it's working. And it's not my, of course, it's ancient, and I only being really lucky for one great woman which learned me this, because this is worth it much more than anything on the world you can buy for money. So I will name it Dragonfire or something like that and put it there on you. So Namaskaram to Indians and Namaste to everyone else, and much love.